What if your breakfast could do more than just, well, fill you up? What if it could actually set a positive, kind of indulgent tone for your entire day? Today, we're going to transform that morning rush into a delicious little ritual. And the best part? It only takes 5 minutes. So, are you stuck in a breakfast rut? We've all been there, right? The same cereal, the same piece of toast, day after day. The good news is, breaking out of that routine is way easier than you think. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build a better morning. And we'll start with a bowl that tastes like an amazing treat, but is secretly packed with all the good stuff. It's really about starting your day with a little intention and a whole lot of joy. So, how do we do it? How do we reinvent the morning? Look, it's not about some complicated hour-long process. Nope. It's about one simple, powerful swap that can totally change how you feel when you start your day. The real secret to a fantastic morning isn't some elaborate meal plan. It's about combining a few simple, powerful ingredients, like the ones we're talking about, that come together in just minutes to create something truly satisfying. This is where being efficient meets being delicious. Okay, so at the very heart of this recipe is what I love to call the power trio. These three simple ingredients, they're the foundation. They're what makes this breakfast bowl so special. It's really all about how these guys work together in harmony. First, you've got the hearty oats. That's your solid foundation, giving you that slow-release energy to keep you full and focused. Then, the ripe banana comes in with all the natural sweetness you need. And finally, you have that rich chocolate. That's the bit of joyful indulgence that just makes it feel like a real treat. And you know what? It all starts with just 1 cup of oats. This single ingredient. This is the canvas for entire morning masterpiece. Now, here's the best part. It only takes 5 minutes to cook. Seriously, in the time it takes for your coffee to brew, you can have this warm, nourishing breakfast totally ready to go. So no more excuses for a boring morning. And here's the little efficiency hack I love. This recipe makes enough for 2. Perfect for sharing or, and this is my favorite pro tip, save that second portion for tomorrow. You're not just making one breakfast, you're making your next morning way easier too. All right, let's get practical. Let's talk about the 5-minute assembly. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to put this all together. There are no complicated techniques here, okay? Just straightforward deliciousness. Let's run through your shopping list real quick. All you need is 1 cup of oats, 1.5 cups of milk, any kind you like works, 1 banana, a little drizzle of chocolate syrup, and hey, some nuts if you're feeling a little fancy. That's it. Simple stuff you probably already have. And the steps are even simpler. Seriously. Step 1, cook your oats and milk for 5 minutes. Step 2, slice up that banana. Step 3, put it all together, add your toppings, and you're done. It is almost impossible to get this wrong. But really, this is about more than just a quick meal. This is about turning breakfast into a small act of self-care. We've covered the how, so let's finish up by exploring the why. Because this isn't just about mixing ingredients in a bowl. Taking these 5 minutes to create something warm and nourishing just for yourself, that is a small act of self-care. Psychologically, starting your day with an intentional moment of pleasure can totally boost your mood and set a positive tone for the rest of the day. And this quote just gets to the heart of it. The nuts are listed as optional, but I want you to think of this whole recipe as your canvas. Why stop there? Add some cinnamon, a spoonful of peanut butter, maybe some fresh berries. This is not a strict set of instructions. It's an invitation to get creative and have fun. So, that leaves us with one final question. We've given you the blueprint for a delicious, quick, and indulgent breakfast. Now the real fun begins. How will you make this moment yours?